Let's focus then. So, as you progress to N5 and the N5 basically really to expand understanding and knowledge regarding digital world. And so this module is derived uh, of information computing technology and digital world and yourself as a digital. And so even a toddler nowadays, because basically anyone will have it. So he buys. So as we can see, or it is explained, ICT meaning information and communication technology is related to computer and telephone networks. ICT also includes audio visual processing, broadcasting such as digital television, film production. Digital technologies represent text, numbers, images, sound, videos in a way that computers can interpret and also use it. Right? So here we can see just a broad explanation regarding ICT in the modern society. If we look at the environment, so basically this is your work environment where you have your office, you have your personal computer or laptop. Basically, you're using your car or transport to get to that place from home to work, and everything is interconnected. And here we have basically a school or either a municipal office where we have governance and so forth. Here we have ICT Education Center where we do see nowadays that schools or colleges or even university have already done with having online classes or online courses. The government is still struggling with taking medical care online or having infrastructure for e-governance. Right? So the digital world versus the digital citizen. So digital world refers to the availability of computer technology that can be used by the people to communicate over the internet in their daily life. Right? So nowadays, as yourself, you have your cell phone, you cannot live without your cell phone. You will feel lost. So nowadays, that person felt lonely. That in the past is not lonely anymore because they can connect with their friends, they can send a text, and so forth. Digital citizen, a person who uses digital devices and connects the internet for purposes of work, study, or personal use. Yes, nowadays over there in the township is also using a smartphone. And if the network allows her, she or him, that they can access the internet. Then we look at the stages or the evolution or revolution of technology. So currently we are in the fourth industrial revolution. Um, First industrial revolution, which is water and steam. So back in the day, they didn't necessarily have own water, and they used basically water and steam to develop in such short power, né? From 1760 till 1900. Second Industrial Revolution, this is when we started to have electricity, right? Between 1900 and 1960. Third Industrial Revolution starts in 1960 to 2000. This is where we have electronics, right? Microsoft started with its chips and so forth, radio stations, radio sets for tapes, right? And then this, the phase or revolution that we're in currently, which is the fourth industrial revolution, where we have cyber, IT, tech, intelligence, robotics, and also software. What is information processing? So the computer or your laptop or your cell phone, right, is basically the device that you utilize or use to get a certain message across. So you as the individual need to insert or input certain data. And that device processes that data and delivers it to your recipient, meaning the person going to receive that particular message. So here we have raw data, which is organized and manipulated in the computer, cell phone, laptop, and then it gives it a knowledgeable, meaningful output. We go in depth there. Information processing hardware. So basically, this is the computer that you have in front of you. So through the mouse and the keypad, you can insert your data into the CPU, which is then stored temporarily on the ROM or RAM, and then processed. So if you want longer storage, you would either put it on your hard drive or your flash drive, and then the output device would be the screen that displays this data to you, or either the printer that you printed that particular information. The benefits that you have in information computer technology is as follows. So what we have is basically employment. So there's more careers nowadays, or new careers developing or enrolling regarding the change of technology. As you can see, you need to have particular skill nowadays for artificial intelligence as you're moving towards that. Working from anywhere. So nowadays you can store or access your information from the cloud, and you can work from home. Education can be done online, or either you can research your information quite easily online. Communication is much more easier. You can have global communication via messaging apps and social network. Interesting fact. So remember, back in the day, you used to have a high rate of calling, calling rate towards international calls. But recently, or even few years back, now you're doing data calls, which is much cheaper. Whereas time that I was in Wales, so maybe just before your time, we used in South Africa visa. And then in Wales or in the UK, they only were familiar with iMessage. For no iMessage, if your friend has an iPhone, you can send a text message by HANA. So now you get to the UK, buy a SIM card, they give you 200 SMSs. So they use to communicate with SMSs, back, send a message, SMS. And then you get the shock in the car makes it say, please call me, or makes it easy, cheap, and so forth. In entertainment purposes, online videos, music, and also computer games. Then we look at finances. You can pay your bills quite easily now from your cell phone, anywhere online, through online banking. Then we look at e-commerce. We all are aware what e-commerce is. That's basically shopping online. So you shop online and have goods delivered to you to your door, much wider range of goods available. One example of this is basically 60. Most checkers and Shoprite that delivering goods to certain urban areas. A bit of farm. The use of information communication technology in everyday business operations. It allows for easy communication between customers. The business owners can use ICT to manage business processes and in real time. And then financial transactions is much safer. And then it also enables you to sell products over the internet and reach a wider audience or a wider market, if you would as you would say in business management. Then using barcode scanner at the till point allows for much higher accuracy. Just think about it and how the technology is not working. You see that till person is quite angry now far the thing is not scanning, you understand, because the numbers so much. Well, you want to strengthen is another barcode now. That's what I say because we have normalized certain technology and certain things. Right? Scanning barcodes for items is also much faster than manually typing it in. Okay. So yeah, we have. This is just basically I'm gonna say a better illustration or imagery regarding the information processing cycle, where you have to insert if or input your raw data, it's processed, the information, and then it has an output or results which communicates to the other computers or the recipient, and that needs internet connectivity for it to be retrieved or either to send. And this is basically your external storage of that particular data that you can send for longer use. Now we look at computers, applications, and the usage part of the society. So basically, it serves a different purpose for everyone. Right? And then personal uses, right? Meaning using a search engine to browse the internet. Right? So this is basically examples for using certain tools on the computer. So we are aware search engines, Google, Microsoft Explorer, and Safari. Safari is the browser of iPhone. Communication with friends and family, we have WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, X, Twitter changed to X, Instagram, watching videos over the internet. You have YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, Amazon, and so forth, so many now as well. And using e-commerce sites for online shopping, you have Takealot, Buy, Zando, Woodware, Superballers, then Chef using that as well. Sending and receiving emails. We look at Gmail, Yahoo Mail, email, or iCloud, sorry. Then IO, yeah, we have to use that. Yeah. Online games, Minecraft, and Warcraft. And then organizational uses of the particular computer or either infrastructure. For video conferencing, online meetings, you either use Teams or Google Meet, or Zoom. This is quite familiar. Skype is a very old one. When we were in Wales, we used to use this one. Very old. WebEx, I don't know if you heard about that one. It's also an old-ish one. Creating documents in spreadsheet. You either use Microsoft Office, Google Docs, or even Open Office. Conducting financial transactions. Here we look at business management systems, applications, and also an example of creating software application. You have secure banking apps, PayPal, and Mastercard. So all banks is in partnership with Mastercard. You don't necessarily the bank that makes the card that you're currently using. You get Visa, which is the competitor of Mastercard, and so forth. We look at organizations, can store and process information about everything relating to their business. This is basically what they use to code nowadays. You have your Visual Studio, Python, or either Java. Performing accounting tasks, yeah, we have applications regarding that. PayStell, TurboCash, Wave, and ZipBooks. You're interested in those things, you can search those names and they will get the understanding. Storing business data in the database, you have your SQL server, your Oracle, your MySQL, and your MS Access, né? Which is basically on Microsoft. And then we look at the use and application as part of so scientific. So basically, as a home user, meaning the technology that you're currently using at home, we look at basically computer hardware, software, for doing research or searching the browse. But nowadays, some people just want to watch YouTube videos. né? Small office, home office, uses small companies and people who have an office at home. Then we have mobile users. It's basically for portable devices such as laptops and mobile computing devices. Power users, which is the powerful hardware available for their specific goals. And then in the enterprise, where people work at the company where hundreds or even thousands of computers are connected to another via a very large network. Almost like similar as this particular classroom. Areas where computers are used. So here we do have education, shopping, government, science, and manufacturing, BMW, and then health care. So take something. Just give it a moment. Oh, a moment. There we go. Okay.
Imagine you walk into an on-campus classroom and take a seat at one of neatly arranged desks facing the board. While you wait for the instructor to arrive, you chat with other students. Once the instructor arrives, they begin to teach you content using the lecture. Sometimes the instructor calls on students to answer questions, but most of the time you are a recipient, not a participant, in the learning process. Sometimes the instructor covers material too quickly for you to fully grasp it, and other times the instructor is moving too slowly to keep your attention. Your learning experience is limited to the time, space, and speed of that classroom. This is the traditional face-to-face model of school. Now imagine that you enter your own personal classroom at any time, day or night, that works with your style. No one else is physically present in that space with you. You see your computer or mobile device and know that you can connect with classmates and your instructor with just a few mouse clicks, keystrokes, or taps of a button using online tools like discussion boards, email, or video chat. You can move through the class content at the pace that works for you. Instead of feeling the pressure to instantly understand everything the professor shares during the lesson, you know that you have the opportunity to review multimedia lesson materials as many times as you would like. Instead of being put on the spot to answer questions in class, you can take your time to think through and more fully form responses to questions before you post them on a discussion. All the learning materials and information you need to be successful in the course are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the entire course. This is online learning.
So that is the one. And then the other one would be Let's close that. So areas where computer can be used. Here's another one. So here we can identify and see that there's no human partaking in manufacturing a outside of the car. So let's check. Continue. Okay. So that is basically areas where computers are used. Né? And then we have an activity that you can complete, activity 1.1 in your book. So all this information that we have covered is in your book. Then you can go read through it. Video will also be available to you. If you need clarity regarding certain examples, if you do have any questions, you are welcome to ask.